Well, hello and welcome. I'm Megha Sharma and I'm here today to make an important announcement to all of you who are watching NewsX. We at NewsX have come up with a unique show series, VaKu, the Diaspora Broadcasting Network. And you are watching the brand new launch of the first episode of the Diaspora Broadcasting Network on our very channel, a dedicated community-based ecosystem to connect India's brilliant and change-making diaspora with the larger audience over here in India. For the first time in the history of Indian television, a dedicated platform to showcase the feats and the accomplishments of the Indian diaspora, where we invite the persons of Indian origin to share their stories of successes and accomplishments to the larger audience over here in India. And that's why we are going ahead and building a global connectivity network. And we welcome you to the VaKu Diaspora Broadcasting Network. So come, be a part of this ever-growing Indian community across the world. Living in India and abroad to VaKu, the Diaspora Broadcasting Network. You know, the initiative to go ahead and build this entire community and reach out to the Indian diaspora is first of all to recognize their feats, their successes, and this has been the first ever initiative that any Indian television has gone ahead and done in history. Dr. Joseph Chalil, it's good to have you on the broadcast with us, IASPC chairman, and the idea behind actually having a formal organized forum that will raise the issues, concerns, the good work that the diaspora has been doing, recognize them, feed them, and you know, award them and reward them so that the people in our country also get to know about the kind of work they are doing. There should be a networking and a connectivity effort, and then bring this to a larger goal of creating a worldwide forum with perhaps holding chapters in every single city of the world to bring about this all-conclusive diaspora that we are trying to build a network of at this point of time.
Thank you for having me, and congratulations to NewsX for this great achievement to make this happen. As you know, as Ambassador VaKu just mentioned, you know, the diaspora, the Indian diaspora in the USA, where I'm speaking from, is pretty powerful, you know, compared to every other ethnic groups or immigrants in the US. Especially we have over 1 lakh Indian doctors in the USA who are all in major leadership positions, who are on the forefront of the COVID fight in the USA when it happened. Mm-hmm. We have several IITians who are graduates from India who are leading major American companies and Fortune 500 companies in here. We have, you know, Indians now coming to American politics. We have, you know, even to a vice presidential level of the US. So, you know, or where we look into other countries, whether in Australia or New Zealand or Britain, where we see Indian diaspora leading the way. You know, even islands in South of America, where you'd see, you know, majority of the leadership in governments are of Indian origin or, you know, from previous generations. So, you know, we always hear this, you know, old saying in India that you can always take an Indian out of India, but you cannot take India out of an Indian, you know. So you know, no matter I've been living here for 20 odd years, you know, running companies and managing newspapers, whatever it might be, but I'm still, you know, loyal to my homeland. And, you know, with the beck and call, we'll always be there to help whatever we need. I think your initiative is going to be a key initiative which can future promote, you know, maybe promote a brain gain back to India. You know, how do we, the people who have experience, like Mr. Iyer or, you know, like everybody else here, you know, to get their intellect to help India when we need it. So thank you once again for making this great initiative.
Well, Dr. Joseph, thank you for joining us on this special broadcast and sharing your views. All right, you know, I'd like to give you a glimpse of some of the top voices of our Indian diaspora that we have gone ahead and put via our platform VaKu. First time in Indian television history.
India is a more powerful, more consequential country, and now even more.
India is this amazing country with such diversification.
A dedicated platform to showcase the stories and successes of the Indian diaspora.
Biden went on record talking about how Indian Americans are taking over the world.
The perception of India has to get changed, not just you.
We celebrate their successes and feats
Indians have done very well in almost every sector.
We go ahead and recognize and award their accomplishments.
We all have the responsibility to show what the facts are about India.
We present to you the VaKu Diaspora Broadcasting Network.
We come from the oldest continuing civilization in the world. We have given so much to this planet.
So come, be a part of the big VaKu family. Follow VaKu DBN on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Ku and Clubhouse. Those are some of the big faces from the Indian diaspora that are going ahead and being showcased today on the mega launch of NewsX VaKu, the Diaspora Broadcasting Network. Straight to the world and the international media as well to a certain extent. And before I actually go on to the next segment, Dr. Joseph Chalil, you would want to make a comment especially on this particular subject.
I just want to say what NewsX is doing, especially there are, you see the people who are currently on the panel, Ambassador Kapoor, Ambassador Bora, Kirti, Mr. Sri Iyer, everybody, are very well achieved in this diaspora, but they're very well known in the country. But there are several who are successful Indian diaspora in the USA and abroad, who are not known, but what NewsX is doing, gonna celebrate their successes. If we can spotlight them, hopefully we can bring them together, for the betterment of our country, for our motherland, and thereby, as Sri Iyer just mentioned, bring all the sticks together. We'll be stronger, we'll be the strongest nation in the world, and we will lead the world.
Full of knowledge, and only if we could utilize even an iota of it, it would help us a long way in influencing the whole world, which we already are doing at this point of time. So thank you all for joining me on this broadcast. Stay on with me. This is VaKu in a nutshell. We have big dreams, we have big goals, and to achieve them, we need your support, our viewers, your blessings, and a little bit of a nudge and a push will go a long way in supporting our cause.